Hey team, Coach Steve here. Welcome in for Coach's Corner video number 6. I'm rocking it old school today. I forgot my Bluetooth earbuds. I'm having to roll with these wired thingies from the 1900s. Hey, so far we've talked a lot about having a growth mindset on the pitch, on the soccer field, how we handle mistakes, how we practice, and how we learn. Today's video, we're going to talk about the ultimate test of self-discipline, and that's what you do before the game even starts. A growth mindset means that you give 100% effort, but you can't give that effort if your tank is empty, your engine's dehydrated, and your battery's dead. Game day success doesn't start at kickoff. It starts at least 24 hours prior to. The first thing is hydration. You can't start chugging water an hour or 10 minutes before the game and expect it to work. True hydration, is self-discipline. It means sipping water steadily the entire day before the match, so your muscles are ready to explode. Jacob carries around this big black water bottle. It's even bigger than this thing, and he drinks 2 to 3 of those a day throughout the day. He doesn't chug it. He wakes up, he starts his day, and he's just sipping water all day long, so that at any point he knows he's ready to perform. Next thing's fuel. In the 8 hours to the 24 hours leading up to a match, so your waking hours to the whole day before, your body needs good energy. Think of go foods like pastas, rice, chicken, fruit, oatmeal. That's the high power fuel that powers those hard runs back to help us on defense in the second half when our legs are tired and it's hot out and we just don't want to anymore. You need that good fuel to get back there. It also means, discipline also means knowing what to say no to, right? So that 24 hours, that one day leading up to a match, 8 hours leading up to a match, avoid heavy, greasy, slow me down type foods like fast food, sodas like high sugar drinks, heavy dairy like ice cream. You don't want to have those right before a match for 8 to 24 hours before those foods digest really slowly, and they'll leave you feeling super sluggish or heavy, or they can even make you cramp up while you're playing. Finally, the most important part of this video is talking about your sleep. You can eat right, you can drink the water, but if you stay up all night playing Minecraft the night before a match, your brain and muscles just won't react as fast as what they would if you slept a good amount of time. Sleep is when your body rebuilds itself and it recharges itself. Discipline means knowing that you've got a match the next day and going to bed on time, trying to get, really for your guys' age, I think it's like 9 to 10 hours of sleep is what they say. It's also when you grow, right? You grow in your sleep. Now, even though all those things I just talked about are really important if you want to perform your best on match day, I want you to remember, if it's your best friend's birthday party the day before a game, or your church is hosting a Water Wars event a couple of hours before the game, go to it. Eat the cake, have the ice cream, enjoy being a kid and celebrating with your friends. At the end of the day, it's just a game. Work hard at it, build great habits, and do your best with it. But your family and your friends and celebrating events in life are always going to be more important than a game. So don't turn down the birthday cake just because you got to play a soccer game in 8 hours. Self-discipline shouldn't look like punishment. It isn't punishing yourself for missing out on fun. It's about being smart with your choices most of the time. so that you can still perform at your best when you need to. And really, a big secret to all of this is learning how to build this kind of self-discipline now when you're young. It's going to help you take control of your own habits for the rest of your life, right? It's going to help you with school, other sports. If you quit playing soccer and you decide to do something else, or you're going to be a 3-4 sport kid, whatever big goals that you've got in mind, learning these habits of self-discipline now, that set you up for success as you grow up. Okay, video number 6, this is my last one. This wraps up Coach's Corner for the fall. I want you to remember everything that we've built on, grabbing your remote control. You're in charge, right? You don't need a parent to tell you to discipline you. You need to be self-disciplined. Doing the math on our hours, 10,000 hours to be an expert, right? It's a clock. That should be encouraging to you to know that, hey, I can get to where I want to be. It's just a matter of how much time I want to put in there. And that time can't be on autopilot. When we're doing those 10,000 hours, right? Deliberate practice. Get outside your comfort zone, work on something that's hard, and just fueling your body right before matches. Before we end, sneak peek into winter's Coach's Corner. So I'll do another, maybe, I don't know how many video series Coach's Corner for winter. That one's going to focus on grit or resilience. Learning how to bounce back when something gets tough, right? Bad calls, staying mentally focused even in bad situations where we're losing and it may not look like we can bring it back to win. I'm going to be pulling a lot of those ideas from a book I read called Mind Gym, like your mind and going to the gym to work out. It's by a guy named Gary Mack. So that's where most of those are going to come from. So here's your final Coach's Corner challenge for this fall. Get that number 6 marked off on your grade card. Wednesday's practice, I want every one of you to come up and check in with me. Tell me one way you're going to discipline yourself this week before our match next weekend. Whether it's you decided you're going to lock in an early bedtime and get those full 9 hours of sleep or better, sipping your water for the full 24 hours prior to the game, or choosing a really good go fast food for breakfast or lunch or dinner leading up to it. And I want you to remember that discipline is choosing what you want most over what you want now. So it's easy to do what you want to do in the moment, but true self-discipline looks like making all these tiny choices day in and day out for what you want 6 months from now or a year from now versus today. All right, that's it. I'll see you guys at practice on Wednesday.